Video 11. Analyzing your results. Analyzing the data derived from your ad is an extremely important aspect of your Teespring campaign. It can help you determine how well or how badly your ad is performing. If you don't pull out or alter an ad that is performing poorly, it will certainly affect your return on investment. Nonetheless, if you pull out your ad too soon, you are likely to miss out on an ascendable and successful promotion campaign. Regular analysis of data will guide you in determining when to pull out or when to tolerate a poorly performing ad. Kill the ad or scale it. The most important aspect in determining whether to kill or scale your campaigns is giving your ad sets a budget test. If the test doesn't work out, then you'll have nothing to worry about. But when you're talking about a budget test, you have to be willing to spend about $50 in your campaign. If you find this to be too much, then Teespring is probably not a good venture for you. Since many variables are involved in the generation of your campaign stats, it is quite hard to determine whether your campaign will be successful or not. Important questions to ask when analyzing the performance of your ad include: is your target audience appropriate? Do they exhibit an online buying behavior? Does your ad show a sense of creativity? Is the design appropriate to your audience? There is a need to test your ads due to the many assumptions made when preparing your ad. Basic formula for testing your ads. There is no basic formula for testing your ads. If you thought there is one, then you are probably mistaken. Nonetheless, you could follow my advice and observe whether it could be useful in boosting your Teespring campaign. You could start by running your ad for one day and check how well it performs by analyzing the data obtained. Check the number of impressions you receive against the possible impressions you expect from your audience. Also, consider checking the budget used throughout the day and compare it with the results obtained from the campaign. Analyze the ad sets that performed better and confirm whether you made any sales from the same. Facebook makes it easier for you to analyze your data. All this information can be obtained directly from the dashboard. Also, the reporting section can provide you with more insights that could guide you in determining whether your future campaign will be successful. Once you have access to all this data, you can then decide whether to go ahead with your campaign or optimize it to receive better results in the full campaign. Scaling your campaigns. Consider scaling your campaigns in case you break even in your test campaign or even make more profit than anticipated. Even though not proven, the analysis from your test campaign can represent what to expect from the full campaign. At times, your test campaign can get a good deal of engagement with very high click-through rates, but little or no sales. In such cases, you could check out the responses of your audience concerning the shirt and assess whether there are any buying intentions from them. Capitalize on their responses and scale your campaign to the next level. Even though you might receive overwhelming results in your test campaign, consider scaling your full campaign slowly and steadily. Start by increasing your daily budget each day and analyze your daily results to see whether there is an improvement in the overall engagement. The daily analysis will help you to determine whether your campaign efforts are being fruitful. Killing your campaign. If your test campaign records more comments criticizing the design of your t-shirt, then you know it's time to go back to the drawing board. Do not ignore the response from your audience regardless of how useless it may appear. The most recognizable sign of a failed campaign is when the proposed design doesn't seem to appeal to the taste of the audience. You also might consider killing your campaign if the results the test ad brings in are unsatisfactory. Naturally, the test results should match the budget. Your campaign will certainly perform poorly if the test results consist of low click-through rates and huge budgets with very little or no sales at all. However, not all underperforming campaigns ought to be killed before they launch. Some may have great potential and deserve to be tried out. You could give it another shot, maybe by changing some of the parameters and analyzing how it performs within a specified period. You can consider your campaign a success once you find a perfect combination of the design of the ad and the target audience. It is a matter of scaling your campaign and retargeting appropriately where possible. Retargeting your Teespring campaign. Constant analysis of the data derived from your ads will help you decide when to retarget your Teespring campaigns. Retargeting has the power to attract more interested buyers who didn't consider buying your t-shirts during their initial engagement. While retargeting, you should consider placing an ad that takes your audience to the sales page. The ad should also encourage them to make the important decision to buy your product offer. This is the only way you are going to enjoy the return on investment of your Teespring campaign. As long as no one is buying your products, it's pointless to encourage a campaign that would make more losses for you. You have to learn where to begin and where to stop. Avoid making the mistakes most marketers commit. Your aim in running Teespring campaigns should be to spend less and earn more. Nothing else matters. The amount of profit you make doesn't matter. You are set for better performance in the future as long as your earnings are progressive. Once you have a proper analysis of your ad set data, you have the opportunity to decide whether to relaunch or not to relaunch your campaign. Make this decision appropriately once you have studied your statistics carefully. Some campaigns may be profitable, but do not deserve a relaunch. Think carefully and make use of the stats you receive from your ads.